So last night we came to our new country of Malaysia, and we're spending the next 5 days in Kuala Lumpur just exploring.
Yep, and I'm giving Erika free range to do the filming in this one. So she's doing everything except for the selfies because her arms aren't long enough. It looks like this.
Yeah, so I can't do that. But we are gonna try to do things on a budget as always. And we had my sister join us last night. She's actually gonna be with us for the rest of our time that we're here in Asia.
I hope you got a look.
But we are going to none other than the iconic Petronas Towers. But we're not going to go up to them because that is way too expensive. We're just going to look at them from the park.
Star has arrived. Am I good? Am I live?
Wait.
Action. Action? Action. Get out of here.
The star.
No.
Has arrived.
The plan had been to do a lot of indoor activities because the weather app had initiated.
I told you.
So, action.
The plan today had been to stick to indoor stuff because it was supposed to be rainy today, but as you can see, it's not rainy. So basically the weather apps here lie, as they have been for a while. But we already bought tickets, so we're gonna continue anyways. Next thing we are stopping at is gonna be Aquaria, which is not the cheapest thing, but it's still not too bad.
As you guessed it, it's an aquarium.
It's supposed to be pretty good, I guess we will see.
With meerkats. Who knew? Oh, here it is.
What are you doing, Aaron?
I'm touching the stingray. We're trying to. I touched it.
You
It didn't react.
Say, I touched the butt.
Touched the butt. I touched the butt.
What is the info about these?
Well, they secrete stuff out of their butt to keep the tunnels from collapsing that they live in. And females can change gender if there aren't a lot of males. It's coming.
Okay, let's give us some narration.
We are in an underwater tunnel at the Aquaria. Seeing the fish.
Did you know that sharks don't get cavities at all because of the fluoride or enamel on their teeth or whatever? Those are your facts right there.
Other key fact, if you let all of the children go in front of you, they're going to become too impatient to stand on the moving walkway, and then you have the tunnel to yourself.
Except all those people behind you.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
What did you just say?
Nothing. Nothing. No comment.
No comment.
Finished at the aquarium. It was pretty cool. And now we're gonna chill at the, I don't know, some park that Erika took us to.
KLCC Park.
KLCC Park. I don't know why that matters. We're chilling in a park. And we got us some Mix U drinks. They're actually very, very cheap in the East Asia area, especially around Thailand. But we found it here and now we're gonna enjoy. I'm a star. Here I are.
We sat in the park, we chilled for a little while, and I think we're just gonna take the rest of the day, maybe go hang by the pool. We got in super late last night, so we're gonna save the market and stuff like that for tomorrow. So until tomorrow. And scene. Okay, we took the metro this morning and we are heading to Merdeka Square and then to some markets. So the goal today is to shop and to eat, and we're gonna try to find out where this metro deposited us now.
Filming my butt.
Okay, we made our way to our first stop, which is Merdeka Square, also known as Independence Square, and it is where the Malaysian flag was first raised to mark Malaysia's independence in 1957. Mostly it's just a pretty square, but we're gonna walk around it and then go to the market.
That's a jellyfish flower.
Are you making crab pot?
Yeah, I am. It looks like a jellyfish. It's a jellyfish flower. That's what it is now.
What about you, Lex? What thoughts do you have on the architecture of this place?
That one looks like a hot dog. That one looks like a chicken's leg.
I said Lex, not Aaron.
Architecture is just so beauteous. Just so beauteous. It's a little humid out. A little hot.
This is why guest is part of the thing.
Riveting.
Riveting information there.
It's my kind of market here, inside and air conditioned.
Honestly, I do like the air conditioning because it's super hot, but it's not quite what I was expecting. I was expecting more of like the classic outdoor type of market, and this is more like kind of an indoor shopping mall. So I think we're gonna go around here just a little bit, and then we might go try to find the other market, which I think is more the market that I'm thinking about. We're at the Central Market, and our first dessert actually is our Japanese shaved ice again. It's like, this one looks a little bit different than the other one, or maybe I'm just used to the one from South Korea, but I got green tea flavored. And it's just this giant bowl of delicious green tea ice. And obviously, it's cheaper here in Malaysia than it was in Japan too.
It's not quite as dressed up with all sorts of bells and whistles and additional fruits, but still good nonetheless.
That is pretty delicious.
Compared to Hawaii.
It's more like,
This is different.
yeah.
I mean, all shaved ice is compared to Hawaiian shaved ice for me, but it's like, it's not as like syrupy, so the flavor is a little bit different. Yeah, it's a little bit more like a fluffy ice cream. That's good.
What next?
Then I think we're just gonna wander through the market some more, and there's another market. We had planned to get lunch, but none of us were really hungry yet, which is why we got shaved ice.
Market.
We are at market number 2. This is Pedaling Street. So far this looks more what I imagined out of a market. Just a road with a bunch of shops. My favorite kind of market. Today's not worked out quite like I thought it would. I thought there would be more places to eat, but for one, we're only here a few days, so we don't really have cash. And two, there's just not been as much food as I hoped there would be. But Aaron found this roadie thing that he got that is beef filled. It smells a little more sausagey. Pretty good. I don't know if it's because I haven't really eaten all day and I'm just liking the food. It's not bad. And it was only 5 ringgit, so not very much.
We're just gonna sit here and watch you eat, or anything else?
We're just gonna sit and watch me eat.
Okay.
I think we're gonna try to actually find some food though.
Day didn't go quite as planned still. But we did find food. I got a hot clay pot with chicken and rice. It's pretty good. But we're gonna close out today, pick up tomorrow. I don't know what Erika's got planned or what she's filming, and I'm not sure how this video is gonna look, but we'll find out.
It's gonna be superb.
Superb per Erika.
We're up, actually, it's not even bright and early because the sun's not even up yet. We're up early. We are gonna go to the Batu Caves first thing this morning, where that there's less people if you go pretty early in the morning, so the plan is to get there by 7 a.m. and then we're gonna come back and eat breakfast, but we'll see how many people are there already.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
That's my shoe! That is my shoe, baby! Hey. They're like, give it to us, we're worth it.
We're worth it.
We're worth it.
But I don't trust this. There's too many sky rats and they're gonna poop all over us. I don't trust my luck. I don't trust any of this. I hate them. They're disgusting. Look at them. Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Oh my gosh. It's like birds. Instead of crows, it's sky rats.
So far, the 7 a.m. arrival, I think is worth it. There is some people here, but there's probably less than 20 people here. And I have seen pictures of like swarms of people. So far, good idea.
You gotta walk all the way up that.
Letting the trekking begin. It actually doesn't look like too many stairs. We're like 2/3 of the way up.
Those aren't sky rats. Those are bats.
I don't like that still. So the cave itself is pretty large actually, and it's pretty, but more impressive is definitely the steps and the temple out in front, which I kind of knew and had already read. The inside is kind of plain, but coming into the temple itself is free. There's some like side things that you can pay for, but I honestly don't even know what they are. And we came for the free temple.
Kind of big. I feel like it's massive. I don't know what she's talking about.
It's a little hot, a little humid in here.
Let's see if we can get a zoom on that glistening face of yours.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that sweat. And wouldn't you know it, more sky rats. And apparently a rooster.
So, I don't really know what was happening, but he was putting different sustenances on the pole and washing them off. Like a honey looking one, like a chum looking one, like milk looking, and then some water, and he just rub it up and down the pole.
I'm not really sure what the symbolic meaning is. I'm sure there is some. We'll have to look it up. But he just kept going. We were watching for like 20 minutes. Now, I think we're gonna go back down.
You apparently also have monkeys sitting here on the edge. That's cool. Look at that! Oh my gosh! They crawled right by me. I got a super close up of a baby monkey.
They emerged.
Yeah, there was 0 monkeys when we went up, which is probably good because, you know, rabies. But they just came, like hordes of monkeys came, seemingly out of nowhere. I think they like know. Oh, there's some over here. They seem to know when the tourists are going to be here. I think that's when they come. They think they're going to start getting food. I think we're gonna bow out. The caves really aren't too far out of town. They're pretty cool to see, but you don't need too long. So we're gonna go get some breakfast. And then maybe have something planned this afternoon. TBD.
So today, now that we finished at the Batu Caves, we're going to a mosque.
Could you... No.
So finished breakfast. It was delicious, mostly because it was free.
Yeah.
Thank you, Erika's School Hilton member status. Now we're going to go to a museum. Obviously we won't film that because boring, right? And then we're going to go to a mosque. Was that good?
Okay. Got all dolled up for the mosque. I can't really ever wear these things appropriately, to be honest. My hair just still comes out everywhere. But they do have entire robes. If you don't have the right ensemble, you can just put on a whole free robe.
Guess who gets to put one on?
Only head cover.
Not a big fan of walking around barefoot in public areas like this. Oh, should have brought socks.
Yeah.
Your sister looks like she's in a cult.
They're a little cult-like looking, but they are purple, so I'm a little jealous.
And that makes it more cultish.
You look like you're in a cult, is what he said. Yeah. Can you imagine how many people wore this before you?
It's disgusting.
Being a man, I didn't have to cover up or anything. He has many opinions about that, and I agree with him.
Like for example,
Thoughts? With Hamban?
Yeah, the Blue Mosque in Turkey was way more impressive. So I guess that's why I'm just not blown away. I guess my expectations were different.
I think it's still very pretty, and I like the fountains around it. It's just a lot more modern than I thought it would be, especially for like a national mosque. And it's different than the mosques that I've seen so far, so it's just different. But I think that that's probably all that we're gonna film here while we're in Kuala Lumpur. If I'm honest, this was not my favorite city. I know there's a lot more to Malaysia than just Kuala Lumpur, but this is the only place we're stopping while we're here this time. Unfortunately, we just didn't have enough time otherwise. There's stuff to do. It's just, I don't know. I just didn't, it wasn't my favorite. It wasn't my favorite city.
Yeah. There was stuff to do, but it was a little subpar.
I feel like I'm just in the business of being honest about my locations. And I've had a lot of locations lately that I really enjoyed. So I just feel like this wasn't my favorite. You can say what you wanted to now, Humbun.
That's all, folks.